You can't make this shit up, man. Oh my God. Bruh, you can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up. What's up, y'all? What's up, you guys? Alright, so look, you know what I'm saying? Today is a special BHD story time. You know what I'm saying? Oh boy. Alright, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. So, you guys know that I talk to everybody that sends me a message online, right? If you send me a message online, even if you're like mad or mean or something like that, I'm gonna talk to you regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm personable in the DMs, you know what I'm saying? Bruh. So with that being said, I tend to talk to everybody. So I get a message this morning, or like last night. It was probably like last night or something. It was on Instagram. No, I got this message 3 days ago, right? 3 days ago. So I look on my Instagram and I get this message and it's like, hey, you know, I'm a long time fan of yours. I love your stuff. You know what I'm saying? Love your energy, all this other stuff, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a cool viewer of mine. Hell yeah, yay! You know? So then, hey, hey, good afternoon, chat stories. W's in the chat to chat stories. W's in the chat. So, peep game, right? So then, you know, I'm like, so I give good energy back, right? You know, like you give good energy, you get good energy, you know, back and forth. So I'm talking to the chick, and it's a girl, right? So I'm gonna explain to you guys what the chick looked like, right? Okay, so it was a white girl with goth lipstick. Like, the baby girl looked like Wednesday. That's who she looked like. She looked like Wednesday. She was a goth type of chick, right? All right, so she messages me. She's like, yo, you know, I love your videos, blah, blah, blah. Hey, RD Key. RDE King. Yeah, oh, I'm sorry to see that your super chat don't work, bros. You and Chavez cool now. Bro, like, I don't know. You know what? Maybe. I mean, maybe, because look, this is what happened. This is what happened. Homie just started spewing all this messed up, mean, angry stuff at me. Just, you need to respect women. That's your problem. You treat women like shit. And blah, 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 blah. And I know all this stuff not to be true because I have so many female friends that it can't be true. Women don't hang out with dudes that do any of that stuff, right? So I know the homies just doing the whole, you know, blah, 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 you're blah, 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 you know what I mean? Trying to like troll or just talk crap, right? So I was just like, yo, I hope you have a great day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then I was like, I said, hope you have a good day. I said, get well soon. Yeah, I said, get well soon. Hope you have a better day. And then blocked them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, because homies sent, for every one message I sent like one sentence, right? Homies send like 7 paragraphs. Blah, 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 blah. But yo, I knew it was him because, like, I know homie's vocabulary, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's very, very heavily invested into white knighterly. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm just like, why? Like, so yeah, I read the message this homie sent me, bruh, and he's just like, yeah, the reason why, blah, 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 just talking a whole bunch of senseless foolishness. It was like a debate, bro. But me, I'm not an arguer. I'm not gonna argue with people. If somebody's like mad at me, you know, and I've done nothing to them, then I just don't talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Real King? What's up, RDE King? Yo, homie was literally sending me essays, RDE King. I'm just like, yo, yo. Bruh, it was super weird, man. Like, good grief, yo. Bruh. But yo, hope you guys have been having a good day today, man. Hope you guys are having a good, productive day out this mug. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hey, what's up, comedy? What's up, Central Comedy? What's up? Yeah, I'm not about to argue with somebody who's got a problem with me and I don't even know why. I don't even know the problem. You know, like, and it's funny because homie would send me the messages, right? Just talking all the stuff that I won't repeat to y'all because y'all don't even need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of foolishness, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just like, I would send message back like, you know, I said to him, I'm like, are you always like this? Ew. And he's like, what do you mean like this? Ew. What do you mean? Yeah, respect for the women? Huh? You know, and that's your problem. You don't show it. You don't care. You're the problem. And I'm just like, and the homie just goes on. Y'all, type of one in the chat if y'all ever text with somebody who's done that to you before, because I hope you haven't. Yeah, I'm saying, like, type of one in the chat if you've ever texted with somebody who would just keep sending you like crappy messages over and over and over. Yeah, I'm saying, like, even though you were trying to be nice to him, send a 2 in the chat if that's never happened to you. Dang, so this is common. I thought this was rare. That makes sense. I did not know we are all so much more alike than I could ever know. Well, you know, dang. But yeah, it didn't really bother me in the least because I just knew it was Chavez. I was like, yeah, I mean, like, bro. And it's funny too because homie messaged me as a female in hopes that I would be trying to get with the female or some shit. Like I'd be willing to wane through the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? That's just weird. I don't even understand. Hey, what's up? Hey, hello, Zistros. Hey. Yo, it's good that you guys have friends. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I don't know why I don't know why Chavez would be messaging me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he's got to figure that out on his own, bro. I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Yep. Bro, speaking of that, I low-key watch your Family Guy vids every night. Yo, I appreciate the compliment, bros. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what's up. More Fortnite with PhD. I'm locked in. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be on Fortnite tonight. You know what I'm saying? All right, so type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to play Fortnite tonight. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to play scary games tonight. You know what I'm saying? Type of 3 in the chat if you guys want me to watch funny videos today. You know what I'm saying? You know, like Fail Army, Family Guy, stuff like that. 1s, 2s, and 3s, babies. Have I ever played Sparking Zero? Glizzy Trunks, I have never played Sparking Zeros. I haven't gotten to play Sparking Zero yet. I hear the game is actually really good. I saw it not too long ago at this expo I just came from a couple of days ago. Hey, yo, you know what I mean? Bruh. All right, so the super chat milestone for this live is 10 super chats of any amount. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter. For real. All right, so I asked you guys a little bit ago if you guys wanted me to start recording music first or wait until we're done with the streaming super chat milestone, with the streaming goal for our streaming setup and whatnot, getting the new computer. Y'all told me y'all want your boy to finish the current super chat milestone goal and then go on to doing the music. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super duper antsy to get the music done. You know what I'm saying? Because I've already written like 5-6 songs in the past couple of days. Nerd. Okay, so someone just said last time I checked, Chavez didn't want anything to do with you, right? So I'm guessing that person didn't see the video that Chavez put out like a long time ago of him and Skitten talking about some Maurice, come back to your friends. Maurice, come back. Maurice, come back. And I was like, I just didn't say anything to it because I'm not, you know what I mean? So I mean, I mean, I mean, nigga. Yeah, the math ain't mathin', the mad ferret. The math ain't mathin'. I mean, you know what? Nigga. That's funny. Hey, what's up, Neon Wolf? You're actually my first favorite YouTuber for real. Yo, W's in the chat for Neon Wolf Gang. Yo, I appreciate the compliment, bros. Yo, you got good energy, man. Yo, I like you guys' energy today, man. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so, yeah, I mean, so, let's see. I'm thinking of a story to tell you guys, man, because, you know what I mean? I know if I don't tell y'all a story, you know what I mean? Like, some of us will not be happy. Understandable. You know what I'm saying? Vlogs should always have a story component in it, you know? Yes. Not gonna lie though, currently hungry. Yes. Okay, so, all right, so here's a cool story for you guys, right? So, I was at downtown DTC, right? So back when I used to catch the bus and whatnot, I was at the downtown DTC and I was working construction at the time. I was 19, you know what I'm saying? I was like hella super young, right? 19, right? So I'm down there, I'm waiting on the bus stop. I'm waiting at the bus stop because I was going to work. Now I worked at contractors and builders. It was a construction place. Bruh. It was a construction place. Ooh, there it is. It was a construction place, you know what I'm saying? And the thing that was really cool about contractors and builders is if you didn't, even if you didn't qualify, they'll let you have a job way easier than most construction sites would because they'll pay you less, but you won't have to qualify as much. You don't need as many credentials and shit. You know what I mean? Now, I get a job down there. I start working, and at one point, you know what I'm saying, I'm working so much that, I'm basically I'm not gonna say living on the job site, but I was basically there a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, one day I'm there and this chick walks up on me, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yo, $20 make you holler. I think she offered me snoo for $20. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I appreciate the offer. But I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm, not trying to do all that. And she got mad at me. For saying no. I'm just like, word? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bro, she got violent mad. She so at first she says, hey, let me borrow $1, right? So I pull out my wallet to give her $1. And then she says, okay, if you give me $20, I'll do something strange for that piece of change. And I was like, I'm good. I'm just gonna give you the $1. I'm just gonna give you the $1. That's cool, right? Just $1. And then she's she gets mad and she's like, oh, what? You don't like women? So then I took my $1. I kept my $1. You know what I mean? I ain't give her the $1. Type of 1 in the chat if you would have given her the $1 still. Type of 2 in the chat if you would have kept your $1. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just I'm getting shamed because I'm not purchasing it. You know what I mean? That's low-key racist. Hella racist. Bro, yeah, she was definitely into some trickery. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go get snacks. Yo, all right, so type of 1 in the chat if we should stock up on hot Cheetos and struggle meals. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm at the supermarket right now. You know what I'm saying? let me know. Hit it. Are they closed today? Bruh. She was bad. All right, you guys. Okay, so pretty sure I think that's a homeless lady. I was about to go give her $20, but I don't know if she's homeless. Like chat, like what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do, chat? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so this lady over there, I don't want to be mean and approach her and be like, oh, here's $20. You know, because I think she asked me for 20 when I walked past, and I wanted to give her some money, but I think it's offensive if I try to give. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be offensive. Like if I walked up on her and I was just like, oh, here's $20. You know? The fuck? Not the girlfriend. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, Peter Vickers. Yeah, it was wild. You know what I'm saying? So what had happened was, I need to get a cart. So what happened was this morning, like 2 days ago, I got a message on Instagram, a random message, right? And it was from this chick who was wearing goth makeup. You know what I mean? It was like a white girl who's wearing goth makeup. And I was like, you know, normal. You know, I get messages from a lot of dudes, from a lot of chicks, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of friends of both women and men. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I open up the message and, you know, the chick says something. She's like, oh, you know, I love your vids and, you know, blah, 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 and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I appreciate you. And then she's like, you know, oh, yeah, and by the way, you're a horrible person. You're a piece of crap. Like, I messaged back to her, and then she just starts laying in. You're a horrible person. You ain't shit. You're horrible. Blah, blah. Like, spewing back to me details that only someone who is, like, been around me for a long time would know, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff that even you guys don't know. God starts spewing it back to me. Blah, 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 blah. And, you know, like, she sent me, like, 9 messages, nine paragraphs of this foolishness. And I'm reading it, and, like, most of it is just about, like, how I'm so terrible to women and how I'm horrible. And I'm like, how do I have so many female friends if I'm terrible with women? Like, women are really good at picking up if a dude is, like, not good to women, like, in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a comedian can say whatever he wants, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Peter Vickers. So then after they send the 9 paragraphs of messages, I say something back. I'm like, you know, are you always like this? Ew. And then the chick is like, yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean am I always like this? What? Respectful to women? See? And this is your problem. Blah, 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 blah. And, like, I don't have no issues with females, honestly. I don't really have no issues with females, so I know that it was like, this obviously isn't a female that has ever, like, this obviously isn't a real person. You know what I'm saying? So I click on their profile. I look at their profile. They ain't got no pics up. Just that one profile pic. Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, never fall for the okie doke, people. You know what I'm saying? Like, never fall for the okie doke. You know what I mean? And I kept trying to be nice back. You know what I'm saying? So then after I say, ew, are you always like this? They send another 9 shotgun, like, just boom, 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 more crap. And then I'm like, yo, like, you know, like, so I say to him, I'm like, yo, like, you know, get well soon. I told the dude or the chick or, you know, get well soon. You know what I mean? And then they just kept spewing more crap, and I blocked them. I was just like, blocked them. I was like, bruh. But yeah, my only regret. Okay, so I did do something regrettable, guys. I did do something regrettable. Yeah, I'm saying, hey, I appreciate the compliment. I appreciate the compliment, bros. Yeah, I blocked him. Yeah, I'm saying, like, ooh. At this point, homie, like, he just keeps trying to hit. He acts like a, I don't know, like an angry ex-girlfriend or something. It's weird. You know, it's really weird. But you know, I mean, his chick is, you know what it is? It's understandable. It's really understandable. You know what I mean? Because yeah, what that dude has to deal with. No, ooh, yeah, and I'm not gonna talk about what the homie, what he's gonna do with. Yeah, dude. What if she's watching the stream? I don't care. I don't give a shit. Nigga, like and subscribe, bitch. I don't give a shit. Nigga. You know what I mean? Well, in all actuality, more than likely. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I don't have any issues with females. So I know who that was. The stuff they were saying, you know what I mean? Like talking about my taxes and all of this stuff. No one knows about my taxes but him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bruh. But yo, I'm so hungry. Yo, so what's you guys' favorite food? What's you guys' favorite food to eat? You know what I mean? My favorite food is spaghetti and cheesy bread. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm shopping for snack foods and chips. Food. So I'm shopping for snack foods and I was thinking about hitting up a Wendy's, getting some food. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I planned on, okay, so type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to do a scary stream today. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to do a funny video stream. You know what I'm saying? Type of 3 in the chat if you guys want me to do a Fortnite stream today, where I just like tell you guys stories and whatnot. Type 4 in the chat if you guys want me to do a scary game stream. Yo, Isaiah, stop spamming. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's cool though. You know what I mean? It's completely fine. You know what I mean? It's cool. Yo, love you back. Love you back, Carlington Wolf. You know what I'm saying? You guys got good energy, yo. For real. Bruh. Hey, Peter Vickers, it's good to see you up in the chat, bros. Yo, Peter Vickers, he showed me some videos last night, like some of my jump scare compilations that I didn't even know that I still had up. And them mugs like had me laughing. And it was funny because like I was trying not to laugh, but it was making me laugh like super duper hard. You know what I'm saying? For real. He's black. That's funny. What the hell are the chips? Yo. Alright, you guys. Yo, what type of struggle foods? What type of foods y'all want me to get? Y'all want me to get struggle food or like gourmet type of foods? Hey, Half Demon Ant-Man. Yo, thank you for the 5 in super chat. $4.90 at the dentist today. Felt like a bullet to the foot. For real. Understandable. Bruh. Yeah, bullet to the foot is no bueno, bruh. So, yo, what type of foods do y'all want your boy to get? You know what I mean? So, look, like, I'm thinking about, like, starting to stream more. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to start doing half vlogs, like doing vlogs like this in the morning, and then doing gaming videos or doing my regular stream later on in the evening. You know what I mean? Type of 2 in the chat if you guys just want me to be playing game, like streaming from my computer all day. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat if you guys want me to just be streaming from my computer all day. Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want me to start vlogging when I go to the gym, vlogging whenever I'm at the grocery store, vlogging or streaming vlogging whenever I'm at UNLV for class. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring you guys into my life more. You know what I'm saying? We're family. And no one escapes family. Yo, tell me that's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? I got y'all. I got you guys. We're going to start doing way more vlogs. Frozen garlic bread or French bread pizza. Yo, Jerry. Oh my God, Jerry Williams. That's awesome. Yo, glad to see you still going strong. Extremely strong. Yeah, going extremely strong. Yeah, I'm saying. Ah, yes. I appreciate the compliment, Jerry. You know what I'm saying? I like your energy. You guys got good energy. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Lito? What's up, Hayes? What's up, Christian Fetters? Yo, I still got you when I come to Vegas. I'll pay for your dinner. Hey, I really like that you got my dinner when you come to Vegas, Christian Fetters. You know what I'm saying? We'll hit the gaming bar. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, guys, we got flaming hot Funyuns. You know what I'm saying? Regular Funyuns. And I don't know about sour cream and onion Funyuns. That don't even make sense. Bro, like, I didn't know they had ranch. I didn't know they had ranch fries. Like ranch. Like, that's wild to me. You know what I mean? Like, where I'm from, we only have the hot fries. You know what I'm saying? What did Chavez text me? A whole bunch of foolishness. He sounds like a bitter ex-girlfriend at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm good, man. He texted me, you know, you're lying about your taxes. You know, just anything. Think of the meanest things that anyone can say to you. Like the meanest lies that someone could say to you, and not just pretty much that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna spare you guys the details. But, you know, like I was just like, ugh, you know? I hope he's doing better, you know. I hope he does good. You know, last time, okay, so look, type of one in the chat if y'all want to hear the story of Chavez and what Chavez's wife is doing. Type of two in the chat if y'all want me to keep this shit sweet and not talk about what's going on, even though he keeps trying to gaslight a nigga. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, nigga. He's cheating. We don't. Jose Barbosos. No, like, look, it's crazy, man. Look, okay, so look, I'm gonna share the minor details, right? Y'all said y'all saw him at the like, is a he she? No, she's a genuine, legitimate chick. Pretty sure she's a legitimate chick. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I came in with that. But, you know, y'all said y'all saw him up at the South Point, right? South Point Casino. And homie was in the car crying because Skitten was upstairs with a different dude in the hotel room. And y'all are some savages. Y'all are savages, man. Y'all told me y'all walked up on him. It was like 4 of y'all. Y'all walked up on him, asked him where his wife was, and he started screaming and yelling at y'all, and y'all ran. Y'all ran away laughing. Y'all hilarious. Get someone to record you for an in real life stream. Understandable, EZYS. You know what I'm saying? That's real awesome. Thanks for suggesting me to find someone to record me for real life. Yeah, yeah. Just desserts. Yeah, man. Bro, look. Look, this is why y'all really don't see talking that greasy about Chavez a whole lot, unless when he tries to hit me up and gaslight me like he's done like a couple days ago, you know what I'm saying? Is because, like, I feel like he got what he was giving out. He was trying to come at me with that bullshit, you know what I mean? Paying other YouTubers to make videos about how I'm doing questionable things, even though y'all only see me with the ho-ho-hos, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all done seen your boy with the ho-ho-hos. I've never been with questionable ho-ho-hos, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. So with that being said, bro, give good energy, yo, because that's usually what you get back. You know what I'm saying? I read that in the book. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember the name of the book, but it was definitely a book, you know? See, because Peter Vickers, he gives good energy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, W's in the chat, the all-seeing eye. We are watching, always watching. Yo, I appreciate you, the all-seeing eye. Yo, I love that you always watch it because you love my channel, man. Appreciate you. All right, let me see. All right, so we're going to get some popcorn. All right, so yo, again, what foods do you guys want me to get? And when we reach the super chat milestone, which is 6 more super chats, we will get that food. You know what I'm saying? Make your choice. And if you don't help me pick foods for the super chat milestone, then I'm gonna send you to your uncle. I'm gonna send you to go live with your uncle, and he's horny. You know he's horny. You know what I mean? Like, and he'll lie and say it's not too. Those are the worst people. Those are the worst. Those are the worst ones. But hey, females, y'all ever been hanging out with a dude who was telling you how not like creepy he was while he was being creepy? Can't stand that shit. I was hanging out with one of my female friends and we was playing poker. You know what I'm saying? We was playing poker, not that type of poker, you nasties. The other type of poker, like with cards and chips. Not those type of chips, you nasty. Not hot Cheetos, but you know what I mean? Like with casino people and you splashing the pot. Not that type of splashing, but y'all know what I mean at this point. It's so yeah, we was playing and the dude we was sitting next to kept like, and I didn't notice this until 20 minutes into us sitting down, like playing poker. The girl I was kicking it with was sitting next to me, and the dude I was talking to that was playing poker with us, he was sitting on the other side, and he kept trying to rub on her Cool Ranch Doritos. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Hey, type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to make the super chat milestone. A big bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. Type of 2 in the chat if y'all want to make the super chat milestone. Hot Pockets pepperoni Hot Pockets. You know what I'm saying? Type of 3 in the chat if you guys want to make the next the super chat milestone. Carolina Reaper chips. That sounds terrifying. That sounds terrifyingly scary. I only know one poker, and that's in the casino. Wow, Melissa Smith. I had to put that last part on because there was a woman walking behind me with her kids. She wouldn't think I was nasty. Wow, Melissa Smith. Understandable that your mind would be in the gutter, but get your mind out the gutter and pass the butter. You know what I'm saying? That whole phrase sounds nasty now that I say it out loud. Damn it. He was rubbing on her Cool Ranch Doritos. Okay, so let's see. You guys are saying 2s. Mostly 2s. Appreciate the compliment. Mostly 2s. Yes. He was rubbing on her Cool Ranch Doritos. Delectable. Delicious even, but most likely delectable. Yo, and put it on YouTube. What would you like for me to put on YouTube, Peter Vickers? Did you? I did. I edited the video and I put it on YouTube, broskies. You know what I'm saying? I haven't put it out yet because I still have to come up with a thumbnail, a title, but that stuff's not gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? So the video should be up by tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But if we reach the super chat milestone of 6 more super chats, I'll have it up the minute I get home. And it's a banger too. It's a banger. It's a banger of a banger. It's a banger of a banger. So Cool Ranch. Okay, so what's number 2? What is number 2? Remember Austin Powers? The Austin Powers movies. Which one's number 2? It is understandable, Peter Vickers. It's completely understandable. If any of you guys would like to come by later and get a super chat milestone. Bro, we should do one where I just like pick an accent. And if we hit the super chat milestone, then I talk in that accent for like 5 minutes straight. That would be hilarious. I got a scam call earlier today. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, people have to stop trying to rob older people. People gotta stop trying to rob people, man. They gotta stop with the scam calling, bro. Cause the shit, you know what I'm saying? And then I was on the phone and the homie had the nerve to try to convince me that he wasn't trying to rob me with the scam call. I was like, word? What did Chavez Slovakia say? Just a whole bunch of foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Type of one in the chat if y'all want me to tell you specifically what Chavez Slovakia said. Type of two in the chat if you understand that some things shouldn't be repeated because y'all don't deserve to hear that because y'all are having a good day. Bruh, understandable. I like that you guys keep me honest. Show feet. Motherfucker. Y'all can't be, come on, man. Y'all can't make me laugh like that in public, man. All right, so look. Nigga, come on, bro. Man. Nigga, bro, that's, I don't know why, but that's too funny right now, bro. That's, you made me cry laugh, bro. That's too funny, bro. Show feet, nigga. Come on, bro. Y'all, I love y'all, man. Y'all mad funny. That's too comical. Literally too comical, man. You guys are too funny. That nigga said show feet, nigga. Show feet. Hey, look. All that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Like all that other stuff y'all talking about, but none of that. Look, none of that. Show feet, nigga. Show the feet, nigga. You don't want to hear about none of that other shit, nigga. Show the feet, nigga. Nigga, what? Because that's what that sounds like to me when someone does that. That's what that sounds like to me. Hey, yo, we don't care about none of that shit. You tell good stories. You a stand-up comedian. We don't care about none of that shit, man. We don't care about none of that shit, nigga. You here for feet and show the feet, nigga. Show the feet, nigga. Bro, you know what's really funny? I know homie is like dead serious too. He's dead serious. You know what I'm saying? And I don't say that to be mean. He's dead serious because I that's not my first time hearing that, bro. I've been getting weird requests ever since I joined social media back in like 2005 or something. Back when I had MySpace, bro. Type of one in the chat if you remember MySpace, dude. Type of two in the chat if you don't remember MySpace, bro. You know what I'm saying? But those of y'all who remember MySpace, yo, y'all are the real ones. Y'all remember the top 3s, the top 8s, the top 16s, the top 32s. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the struggles, nigga. MySpace was hilarious. Because if you had someone in your top 5 as your friend, and then like you dropped them because, you know, you had a better friend at that point, that person would like get mad. Like people would hit you up on the phone. Hey, yo, so like, are we good? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like I saw you remove me from your top 8. Are we good? Like, yo, type of one in the chat if you've ever removed someone out of your top 8 on MySpace and then they called you or text you, yo, so like, to see if y'all had issues. Like, yo, why did you... I was just on your top 8 yesterday. Why did you... RDE King. Bruh, that's what's up. Yo, Merc accounts are goated. I love your anime shirt. Hey, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's my favorite anime, man. If they had a Broly anime shirt, I would be on that like White on Michael Jackson. Like Stingrays on Steve Irwin. Like, like allegations on Juicy Smouye. Like wrongful allegations on Juicy Smouye. Juicy Smollett. Yo, all right, y'all. So once we reach the super chat milestone, which is 6 more super chats, we will immediately get a huge bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. This is what we have so far. We've got Flaming Hot Ruffles and Flaming Hot Ruffles. All the basic 6 food groups pretty much. Yeah, I'm saying everything that one would need to be strong and growing, you know, and looking all shiny and dipped in butter. Yeah, I'm saying like covered in butter, smothered, slathered in it even, you know. Yo, let's see. Yes. Hey, what's up, Mr. Wendigo? The Diddy trial? Am I going to watch it? More than likely. You know? Dude, that dude did that shit, man. You can't be, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But that's crazy, though. Like nowadays, that's why nowadays you gotta have chicks fly themselves out. Yeah, I mean, you can't be flying females out. You can't be paying their bills and stuff because in the court of law, that's seen as what's it called? When you pay a chick's bill or you like give her money and I don't know. I know it's illegal. You know what I'm saying? Like this one chick just hit me up, like, yo, fly me out. And I was like, I would, but I'm not. I can't. You know, I just can't. You know? And so I told her to fly herself out. You know, and she says, okay, you know, I'll hit you up when I'm, she told me when, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Good stuff. Because she's got sugar daddies. You know what I'm saying? That's what the sugar daddies are for. You know what I mean? Dudes got to stop being mad when they females have sugar daddies, man. That nigga paying their bills. It's a good thing to me. You know what I'm saying? I think it's great. Hey, what's up, Nathan Woods? What's up? Yeah, can't fall for the okie dokie, man. Can't fall for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, that's real Jay Williams. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here falling for the okie doke, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why it's good. That's why I like that women are more independent. I love the new age of how stuff is. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Cheetos. These puffs. Cheeto puffs. Let's see. Just in case. Dude, hot Cheeto puffs are delicious. That's for real. You know what I mean? I'm trying to hide the fact that everything I'm getting is hot Cheetos. Yep. Yep. This is a part of all your basic food groups right here. Yep. All of this stuff is extremely nutritious for us. See, you know, we got the regular hot Cheetos, cause that's the base, right? And then you got the hot Cheeto puffs on days when you're watching anime. You know what I'm saying? Then we move over here, we got the hot ruffles. And you know why. BHD, check your tip jar when you can. Yo, the Dark Knight. W's in the chat for the Dark Knight. Yo, you just super chatted directly through the tip jar. Bro, I love your energy, bros. Yo, I hope you're having a productive day. I hope you had a productive day so far, the Dark Knight. Yeah, I hope you had a productive day, bros. I hope all you guys have productive days. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I was about to say a joke, but I'm not gonna say it. I was happy. I'm happy. Bruh. But yo, W's in the chat for the Dark Knight 420. Yo, 420 just passed. I hope your 420 was awesome, bros. And yo, what was your favorite Batman game? The Dark Knight 420. You know what I'm saying? My favorite Batman game was Arkham Knight, I believe. Ooh. The fights, I love the fight. I love 20v1. You know what I'm saying? And I love them shits. I grew up on fight scenes. All right, so what else should I get you guys? You know what I'm saying? Once we reach 5 more super chats, we will eat medium. Arkham Origins is good. Yo, you say it's the best? Kenny Shea, you have good taste. Who was the villain in Arkham Origins? Yo, all the Arkham games were so good. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually thinking about downloading an Arkham game. Ooh, ooh. Type of one in the chat. Type of one in the chat. If I love Spider-Man. I never got to play it though. I didn't get the new Arkham City is good. I don't know if Arkham City is better than Arkham Origins. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Hey, what's up, Mr. Wendigos? Get Lays and lettuce. I ain't mad at it. All right, you guys, let's choose once again. I want you guys to let me know what foods you guys want me to get to eat for when we reach the super chat milestone, which is the 5 more super chats. Everything that you guys super chat through, it all goes towards upgrading our streaming equipment and getting our new streaming computer and getting our new streaming desk and getting our new streaming monitors. We gonna get 2 to 3 more. We're gonna get 3 monitors. You know what I'm saying? 2. We're gonna get 3 monitors. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also gonna get a Nintendo, the new Nintendo Switch. I'm also gonna get a PS5. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that one out. You know what I'm saying? Either I'm gonna get a PS1 or a PS5. No, a PS5 or a Nintendo Switch 2, because GTA 6, when it comes out, is only gonna be available for PS5 for the first 6 months. Yo, W's in the chat for Matthew and Kenny. Yeah. Yo, what's up, bros? This is all I got. I hope you have an amazing day. Been a fan for over 13 years now. Love your videos then and now. Yo, that's what's up. I still look peep game. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Matthew, bros. Alright, so, you know what I'm saying? I just edited another video last night. You know what I mean? I edited 2 videos last night, actually. I edited 2 Let's Plays, and I believe it was 2 Let's Plays, and the compilation, a scary compilation for the channel. A really good one. What happened with Chavez? Understandable. Well, Chavez hit me up disguised as a woman in the DMs on Instagram, and he was just talking a whole bunch of disrespectfulness, a whole bunch of foolishness, and he would say 9 paragraphs for every one of my 1 sentences, and I thought it was a female. So I'm thinking this is a female with the Helkapataki, that she's got the Helkapataki syndrome, where a female just hits me up to make sure I'm strong enough to sit on. You know what I'm saying? By saying something foolish and whatnot, then I correct her, and then she's free. You know, then she's down. Then she's down for a huckleback, or the warm welcoming, or the 2. I am not gonna say the 2 girls, 1 cup. I've never pooped on a woman. I need the ladies out there to hear me say that, because like 7 other people just heard me say that in the supermarket. Yeah, I'm saying sorry to all the people that heard me say that. I've never had I've never had defecational intercourse with anything. You know, nigga. We gonna get toaster strudels. That's another thing. But yeah, you know, dang, I forgot what I was telling y'all a story or something. I know, hit it, quit it, damn. I know, hit it, quit it. It's rough, it's nasty. Not all of them are gonna be funny. I've seen that before. Really? So look, I remember this one time I was watching these YouTube videos, and this one dude, I'm pretty sure like this one dude was like, he was dating a horse, man. It was a horse. You still do Family Guy videos? Yeah, I still do Family Guy videos. Yeah, I appreciate the compliment, Cascade. Yeah, it seems like Chavez has issues. He gonna be alright, you know what I mean? He gonna walk it, sending healing energy to Chavez. I hope he get it together, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man. Let's see. Man, where's the pizzas? Bro, this ice cream look good. What type of ice cream do you guys like? What it is, Scar? What it is, Cascade? What it is, RDE King? What's up, Jibby? What's up, Nocturnal? What type of ice cream you guys like? Here's the purple strudels. Oh, I need the strudels, man. Send the strudels, baby. Nigga. Yeah, okay, so now I can tell y'all the story. This one dude, he was dating a horse. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say the mating process didn't go good for him. You know, this didn't go good at all. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, chocolate, vanilla, rocky road. Hey, what's up, Flash? Yo, what's up, T? What's up, J-Lon? Hey, what's up, Hey, The Dark Knight. Yo, I will also have to say, go with the PS5. And my favorite Batman game is Arkham Origins. That's what's up. I have the PS5 Pro, and I love it. So do you have Arkham Origins on the PS5 Pro? And is Arkham Origins multiplayer? You know what I'm saying? Because I've been thinking about some brand new games to play, and I have not played a Batman game in so long. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, Batman is my shit. Batman is my shit, man. It's you know what I'm saying? Like, it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm not even gonna lie, bruh. My favorite part about the Arkham games is like it's the way you can fly around and you can like beat up people, and then like you could drive the car, and then like when you do fight a bunch of people, you fight like 50 people, and you just like knocking people out, grab a chair and throw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, W's in the chat for the Dark Knight. W's in the chat for the Dark Knight. Yo, he just said fine straight through. All right, so I think we're at 3 more super chats, and then we're grabbing the Cool Ranch Doritos. You good? Yeah. Hey, what's up, SB Games? What's with the title? Yeah, Chavez hit me up disguised as a woman, you know, and then he just started trying to be disrespectful. You know, he started trying to debate with me in the thing. And bro, look, my personality is at a place where I don't debate. I have no debates. I have no arguments with anybody, right? And that's how I knew it was him, because he was a politician back in the day, and he was a debater. He was on a debate team. You know what I'm saying? He actually told me this story. He used to tell me stories about women that he had sex with. I don't think that he really had the sex now that I think about it. Like one time, look, type of 1 in the chat if this story I'm about to tell y'all sounds like the truth. Type of 2 in the chat if this story I tell y'all sound like some bullshit, right? All right, withhold your opinions, right? But we gonna listen. I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, 1. This is the story. Chavez used to be a pest control guy, right? He would show up to people's houses and he would spray for roaches and for bugs and stuff, right? So he told me one time he showed up to a woman's house, right? He showed up, right? And baby girl was like, you know, like all over him and shit, right? Just out of nowhere, just for no reason. He didn't do nothing, just walked in. Like, he opened up the door, right? He opened up the front door, and when he walked in, like the sun was like the sun was off, like the sun was shining off of him, right? Like he had a cape on or something. Like, he opened the door, he was Superman, and she just looked at him like, oh my God, it's you. And then, so he walks in and just ignores her, like he don't care about the vagina, right? He don't even want it. Like, he gets so much of it, none of it is an issue. He walks in and stuff, you know what I'm saying, looking all suave and shit, you know what I'm saying, because he, you know what I mean, he do all that, walk in and shit, and he look around and stuff, you know what I mean, and then he walks to a place, another part of the living room, and he sprays and spray, you know what I'm saying, he looks around, and then he walks into the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, like he had a strut and everything, and then he sprays his bug spray in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, and then he goes, and then like the girl walks up to him and says, oh my God, oh my God, like, I want you so bad, let's do it now, so then Chavez, he walks into the, you know what I mean? He walks her into the bedroom all cool and calm and collected. You know what I mean? Just like a dude who gets vagina regularly. And he walks into the room and he walks into the closet and then he picks out like some lingerie out the closet, like some dirty stuff. And he picks out the outfit for her and he lays it on the bed all cool and suave and says, put that on. And then turns around and walks out the room like 007 or someone else that has a real good walk to him. And then, you know what I'm saying, like she put it on and then I don't remember the rest of the story. I think he said, I don't remember the rest of the story. It didn't sound like the truth. I thought it. I just read T's message. Chavez is full of shit. Look, yo, what? He told me that he was like he was a bug, he was a pest control sex symbol. Y'all saying that don't exist? Type of one in the chat if you would could develop a crush on a pest control sex symbol. I type of I don't know. I ain't got nothing for that one. Pest control. I didn't even know that was attractive. He told me this. This is what he said out of his own face. I had nothing to do with this. The only sex symbol he is a question mark. Yo, why are y'all so funny? Why are y'all hilarious? Y'all are hilarious. Somebody just said his sex, if he was a sex symbol, would be a question mark. I'm about to write that one down. I'm gonna write that down. I'm really writing that down, bro. That's a crowd. Yo, look. My only mistake in this situation was I blocked him and I deleted his messages. And I wish let me see, hold on, is they still there? Wait, hold on. I can go into my deleted messages and bring them back. Wait, I gotta bring them back. That way y'all can see the messages. I can tell y'all the messages. Let's see. Tools, message controls. There we go. Nope. Damn it. Can't bring back deleted people. We gonna figure it out. Cause I would love to read the messages to y'all. It says spread it. I hope it doesn't. Can it not? Look, the dude earlier, man. I don't know why, bro. For some reason, when the dude or the female asked me to show feet, man, that had me laughing, bro. Show feet? Wait, what? You heard it, nigga? Feet. Show feet, nigga. Yo, I'm gonna make a skit about that, bro. I really might have to make a skit about that. Y'all are funny. You guys got good energy, man. Y'all got good senses of humor, man. This nigga said. Look, back when I was on MySpace, one time, I had a dude hit me up trying to pay me $1,000 to give myself a spin job on camera. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we gonna call it. Left 4 Dead VHS. I didn't know there was a Left 4 Dead VHS thingy thing. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys ever heard of Left 4 Dead VHS. Type of 2 in the chat if you guys have never heard of Left 4 Dead VHS. I've never heard of Left 4 Dead VHS. What got you into watching Left 4 Dead VHS videos, Vader Civic C? Nah. Yeah, I ain't, I don't let it bother me, you know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, for obvious reasons, he's mad that I won't, bro. Look, so this is something I'm realizing about people. I don't know. Type of 1 in the chat. I think the real reason he's mad at me is because I'm not into what he's into. I can't even do it, man. You know what I mean? He on his own. Nigga. That nigga's he's like a creepy Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory, man. He's literally a question mark. I can't even, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. One in the chat. Yeah, he's doing too much. He was doing too much. All right, so let's see. But yeah, type of one in the chat if you guys have ever had like an ex-friend or an ex-person that you work with hit you up and just like say weirdo stuff. Like just try to do that. Just like try to be disrespectful. Right? Type of two in the chat if you've never had that happen. That's what's up. Let's see. Oh, I was writing down the quote you guys said. Yeah. One of them was, I'm not gonna write down show feet. I gotta read that mug. Huh? That's weird. You have a joke the gamer TV plays. I would like to hear said joke. I found it randomly while looking at VHS tapes. That's what got you in the. Okay, that's cool. That's cool that you got a set moment of what like made you fall in love with Vader with Left 4 Dead VHS and FNAF tapes. Oh, but yo, at what moment did you fall in love with the FNAF VHS tapes? That's the question. Oh, dude. Yes. Oh, Eliza. Yeah. Are you always like this, Eliza? Ooh. Yeah. Ew. Yo, Eliza. My question to you is, are you Ethiopian? I am allergic to Ethiopian women. Yo, me and you know what I mean? Like me and my girl, we was taking an Uber to, where was we going? We was catching the Uber to the Level Up Expo a couple of days ago or whatever, right? And this Ethiopian chick is our driver, right? So she's in the females, you know what I'm saying? Like my girl's lesbian, but she just hang out with me. And then like I've been lesbian for years. I just never came out and told y'all about it. I'm lesbian, guys. You know, yeah, Davu, you guys might have never thought that, you know. I wish I'd have had a better, more prepared video to tell y'all. But I am lesbian, you know. Stop laughing, Naz. It ain't funny. It's real. Yo, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we was in the Uber and whatnot, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking to the chick, bro, and I don't even know the chick, and she's just saying a whole bunch of stuff to me that's not sexy. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we ain't even went out to eat food yet, and she's already like trying to be disrespectful and nosy and all of this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you know, me, I'm not gonna argue with a chick, you know what I'm saying? Because the minute you start arguing with a chick, that's the minute you lose the battle. You know what I'm saying? Battle of the sexes. And I say it's a battle because, you know, we know why. But anyway, so, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl is like trying to, you know, argue with me and whatnot. And I'm just like, nigga. So then she asked us a question. She asked me and the girl I was hanging out with. And I gained, you know, the girl, you know, my girl, she gained some ground with me that day. You know what I'm saying? She gained some ground with me that day. So this is what she said, right? You know what I'm saying? She about 2/3 of the way there, but you know, this was good that she said this, right? So the Ethiopian chick was like, yo, so you know, so she kept asking too many questions, Dabu. She's asking me questions like, asking us both questions like, you know, who's allowed to have sex with other people and all these other extracurricular stuff. You know what I'm saying? And like, you know what I mean? So she was asking questions like, oh, so like, she said, okay, so she looked at me and was like, okay, so she looked at the girl and was like, because I wasn't answering questions. This ain't no interrogation. This ain't no interview, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't answering no questions. She was like, she says to me, she's like, yo, so is she allowed to mess with other dudes? And I'm not going to answer the question. I don't give a shit. Because, you know, technically, sure. You know, she's allowed to do whatever she wants. But if she does that, she's single. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I do my thing. hey, I love you guys back. You guys have great energy. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, that's how I operate. You know what I'm saying? If I'm dating a girl, because technically I'm getting girls for the both of us. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, my girl's ability to get girls is not where we need it to be at yet, BHD Army. Okay? It's not where we need it to be. All right? She a work in progress. Is about 2/3 of the way there. She about 2/3 of the way there, but it's not where we want it to be at yet. You know what I'm saying? So with that being the case, I've got it. You know what I mean? Like, bro. So I'm talking to the girl. So the girl says, ask my girl or whatever. She's like, yo, you know, like, are you like? So what happens? So let me get this straight. You don't you don't smash other people, but he's allowed to. And she's like, yes. And then, like, why are we asking these questions? You know what I'm saying? This isn't pertinent information. At least I don't think it is. You know what I mean? Like, we're supposed to be talking and cracking jokes and having a good time. And this female is just really gonna sit here and grill me and my chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, nigga. You know what I mean? So she was like, so then, the girl was like, cause, the girl I be hanging out with and whatnot. You know what I mean? Ugh. Ugh. Dang, obscurity. That's funny. Yo, obscurity, I like your jokes, man. You got good energy. But yeah, so, yeah, I mean, because my thing is, my girl, be it whoever she is, I'm saying, yeah, my girl, you know what I mean? Like, my girl, I don't know, man. Been hanging out with her for like 5 years, man, technically at this point. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, she's really, really into girls and whatnot, and I want to get girls for her because she like girls. So I had to get the girl's number, you know what I'm saying? Because the chick was Ethiopian. The chick starts having this high and mighty type of, I'm better than you and you're an ant and a peasant. She tried that at first and I started laughing at the bitch. I told her, I was like, are you always like this? Ugh. And she was like what? What do you mean? Like what? And I was like this, like, ugh, just suck the fun out of everything. You know what I mean? Like, because she was trying to make everything serious and political and weird and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, I wasn't really, I was going to cut her loose, honestly. I wasn't going to get her number or none of that. But at the end, I got her number only because, I'll practice. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's good. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So I gave the girl my number and whatnot, She gave me hers and all that good stuff. But honestly, I ain't really feel no sparks. I'm probably, probably not somebody good to hang out with, more than likely. You know what I mean? But, but yeah, if I'm talking to a girl and she decides to go be with a different dude, that's completely good. I hope it goes great. But, you know what I mean? Like, it's boiling. She needs to, she needed to mind her business, man. So me and the girl I'm kicking it with, man, we invited her out skating. You know what I'm saying? Me and my, yeah, you guys don't even know who I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Like, me and my girlfriend, you know what I mean? Yeah, practically, pretty much. So yeah, me and my girlfriend, man, we was, let's drop this. I don't know, man. You guys know why I don't like calling girls my girlfriend, even if it's like that's what it really is. You good? I don't like doing that. You know what I mean? Cause like you tell females you like them, and then they start acting different. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't want to risk that. You know what I'm saying? Like, type of one in the chat. If you've noticed that when you treat a girl like you really care about her, she act different. Like, she stops acting like the thing that made you love her. She stopped doing the things that made you like her. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat. if, you know, that doesn't happen. And women are just awesome and sweet creatures every time. Even when they're not sweet and awesome, they're still nigga. Look. They have a saying about women where I'm from. Women, you can't live with them, you can't beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And the main reason you don't beat women is not because you shouldn't beat women, you know, but because it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? She just gonna do more of the shit you asked her not to do. You know what I'm saying? It is fruitless. It's fruitless as shit. Bro, females so stubborn nowadays, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you if you hit a chick, she'll just do it worse to make you hit her harder so she has a better story to tell her friends. It's a trap. You know what I mean? Shit is a trap. Nigga. Ask Famous Dex. You can't live with him. You can't live without him. Very true. You know what I'm saying? But for any dude who, you know, who's had a hoe phase or two, or 5, you know what I'm saying? He knows. Can't live with him. Can't beat him. Be you telling the hard truth. Hey. Hey. It don't get realer than that, folks. Yo, W's in the chat for Alfred Montenegro. You know what I'm saying? Like your name. That is actually really, that's pretty creative. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Alfred, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you already know, bro. We've been talking about Batman. Your name is Alfred. You know what I'm saying? Females, man, you can't live with them. It's fruitless to hit them, man. It's gonna act worse. Like, don't even do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Luckily enough, that's one of the lessons I learned vicariously through watching other people make that mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy, he did that dumb shit. He was like, you know what I mean? That's how Diddy made everything go bad for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you guys exactly what happened with Cassie and Diddy, right? I'll tell you guys exactly what happened. Number one, Cassie, you know, she's with Diddy, but they have an open relationship, right? A lot of females are good about setting up these open situationships. You feel me? Like, yeah. So Cassie was smart enough to manipulate Diddy into setting up a one-way open relationship. Basically, where she bones a bunch of other people, but he don't bone shit else, right? He don't bone no other women. And he spends all of his money on her. Now, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly how she pulled this shit off. Well, actually, I probably could explain it, but it'd take too long. You know what I'm saying? So, the way that works is, you know what I'm saying? Diddy keeps spending all of his money to throw these huge parties, right? Let's say he spends $1 million a party, right? $1 million to throw this huge lavish party. He's doing it to find cheeks. Hopefully women's cheeks, but probably not just women's cheeks. You know what I'm saying? It's probably looking... I could see Diddy being in the GOAT play. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to change the subject. My bad. Y'all don't deserve this shit. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? But, so he's like, he goes around, he spends all of his money, like, throwing big parties and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the only one who's really getting, like, laid in these parties, not the only one, but the only one out of Diddy and Cassie that's mating in these parties is Cassie, right? And add insult to injury, Cassie had it set up whereas to the dudes that she would bone, Diddy would, you know, he would be in the room, you know what I mean, like on that other shit. Not only that, but he would pay. You know what I'm saying? And she would, I don't know how much she was having Diddy pay her freaking like paid him. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy is like, he's looking for freaking you know what I mean? Like he's still trying to get like real companionship and all this shit. He didn't understand that the chick if the chick ain't giving companionship, then you should just get a new one, right? If a chick is acting up, if she ain't loving you the way you want to be loved, you have a better chance of finding it elsewhere and like just dumping her and getting a new chick than you do convincing that girl to treat you the way she already don't treat you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Diddy apparently don't go for that. He marries her and all this other stuff. He like, you know, they're together forever. He's paying for everything. And, you know, I don't know what Diddy expected, man. I guess he expected her to like be faithful to him because he spends all of his money on her, and that's not the way that goes. At least, you know, I mean, with most chicks it does, but with the small percentage, it don't go like that with that one. So, you know, with Cassie, she's one of the small percentage. So she, you know, okay, so it all comes to a hold on the day that they go to the hotel, right? So they catch a vacation or whatever. They catch a flight out of town to go to this nice hotel to stay the weekend at this nice hotel. Diddy pays for everything. So, because Diddy pays for everything, he is more invested in what he's paid for because he paid for it. So in Diddy's mind, he just spent $50,000 on a week stay at this nicest hotel in the city. You know what I'm saying? He's paying for everything. He spent 50 G's. He expects some love and some actual companionship from Cassie. Well, you know, Cassie was out there, man. You know, like, yeah. So he sent. So not understanding. Now Diddy unfortunately didn't understand that this was like a. Did you know Kanye West is into dudes? He boned his cousin? Good Lord, man. Oh, God. No. Well, I mean, I didn't know Kanye was into dudes, but it's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched at all, man. It's not far-fetched at all. No. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, my bad. I'm going to change the subject, y'all, because, I mean, yeah, Diddy lost it, man. You can't be... So what happened was, Diddy bought the hotel room, and they're staying in the hotel. And Diddy is like, yo, stay with me tonight. Cassie's like, yo, I'm trying to go get plowed out by like a man horse somewhere else. She didn't want to be in there with Diddy. She didn't want to spend the night with Diddy. So Diddy was like, no, love me, be with me, love me. And Cassie's like, yo, look, like I'm trying to, you know, release some new music. You know, that's what she wanted to release. She wanted to release music. And Diddy's music wasn't helping her release music. It just wasn't helping her release the music. So she's like, you know, is something on fire? Does it smell like they cooking up in this one? Word? It smells like is they cooking in the supermarket? Nigga. So, you know, so Cassie, you know, understanding that Diddy was clingy and he wasn't gonna let her go, you know, to get her release, of the music. So he was like, okay, you know, so she was like, okay, so she had Diddy go take a shower, right? Diddy jumps in the shower, jumps out the shower, she gives Diddy a massage. Diddy falls asleep, or so Cassie thought, right? While Diddy was asleep, or so she thought he was asleep, Cassie gets her luggage and tries to run. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna release that music somewhere on someone. On a platform. That's what I meant by someone, because you know, you release it on Dat Piff or Rhapsody. That's the best place to release music onto. So, you know what I'm saying? Cassie, you know, she's got her luggage and she's running out the hotel room, you know, trying to hurry up and get the hell out of there, because, you know, so she can go release this music. And Diddy wakes up the minute she's gone. If anyone who's ever dated someone for a long time, if you've ever been with someone for a long time, you can feel when they're not in the room. You can feel when they're in the room. You can feel when they're gone. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy, feeling like she's gone, obviously, because he's in love, she wasn't. This nigga wakes up and runs out the room, in his towel and shit. Now I'm even guessing that he was in the shower when she tried to run. That makes more sense, right? He was in the shower, she got her shit and tried to run, and this nigga, hearing her leave, jumps out the shower, towel still around, puts a towel around him, chases her down the hallway, and starts showing her the power of 16 feet. Hilarious. Well, it was hilarious, man. Because, she got 50 mil off of that. I mean, like, it just don't work. It just don't work. Being possessive don't work. Right. Let me see. Hey, what's up, Jux Phoenix? Yo, I appreciate you guys, man. W's in the chat for all the super chats, yo. Hey, W's in the chat for the Dark Knight 420. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so Dark Knight 420, at what moment did you fall in love with the Dark Knight games or Batman games? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we're gonna get some Sprite. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. No? Yo, it's really funny. Cause like, when you think about it, like, all chicks gotta do in order to, like, be attractive is just like, hey, what's up, D-Thing? What's up, Brad Mask? What's up, Crystal Coachman? Hey, what's up, Rip? What's up, Hannah? See ya. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Hope you're having a good day, Kevin Colin. Yo, man. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that name, Kevin? I'm sorry, it's just funny. No, I'm at Albertsons. You know what I mean? Oh, man. All right, you guys, so look. So, once we reach the Super Chat milestone, we will immediately be jumping into, well, actually, we only have 3 more Super Chats till we reach the Super Chat milestone. And then we'll be getting the Cool Ranch Doritos that you guys wanted me to get. Okay, so type a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to get a huge bag of Cool Ranch Doritos once we reach the Super Chat milestone. Type a 2 in the chat if I should just go ahead and get another bag of hot Cheetos just in case. You never know. Type a 3 in the chat if you guys want me to get toaster strudels when we reach the Super Chat milestone. All delicious, I swear to God. Swear to God. Can never go wrong with hot Cheetos. You're not wrong, T. Huh? You've got good energy. Another bag of hot Cheetos. Deal! Alright, so once we reach the Super Chat milestone, which is, yeah, I know, toaster strudels, it's a hard decision. You know what I'm saying? Alright, you guys, once we reach 3 more Super Chats, I will immediately get another bag of hot Cheetos. I cannot believe I haven't, man. It's a brave new world, man. It's awesome. I remember back in the day, if I did this in the store, they would cut my black ass. Not in the bad way. Like a commercial break or something. Hot Cheetos all the way. Yes, I like you guys' energy. Hey, what's up, Diego Lee? What's up, Jex Gaming? Yo, Lindsay Noel, thank you for the Super Chat. Yeah. Hey, 2 more Super Chats to reach the Super Chat milestone. Let me see. Yo, what's up, Jex Gaming? Alright, y'all. That's what's up. Hot Cheetos, popcorn be slamming. Oh my God, Junior. Oh, you just reminded me that hot Cheeto popcorn exists. Yo, W's in the chat for Lindsay Noel. Just super chatted straight through the channel again, yo. W's in the chat. Yo, hey, the Dark Knight 420. What game would you like to see me play? Because I've seen you here for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Love and appreciate having you up in this mug. You know what I'm saying? Would you like for me to play Batman, perhaps? Another bag of hot Cheetos it is, man. Yeah, man. Your treats are usually pizza? That's what's up, Brad Max. Hey, what's up, Crystal? Yeah, I need some caffeine. Feeling kind of tired. Understand, Crystal. Understandable, Crystal. You know what I mean? Hit up like a Starbucks. Get yourself a caramel macchiato. Caramel frappuccino. Caramel mocha frappa. Caramel frappa what? Nigga. Mmm. Hey, what's up, Foo? Get some Red Bulls. All right, so what do you guys want my next super chat milestone to be? You know what I'm saying? The next super chat milestone could be in 50. Once we reach 50, you know what I mean? We will immediately do the next super chat milestone. We heading to get the hot Cheetos right now. What type of hot Cheetos y'all want your boy to get? Type of 1, if y'all want me to get a bag of hot Cheetos. Type of 2, if y'all want me to get a bag of hot Cheeto puffs. Type of 3, y'all want me to get a bag of hot Ruffles. Because I'm going to eat them all. I'm going to eat them all. Oh, man. Yo, I love kicking it with you guys, man. Yeah. Whip it. I wish they had hot popcorn up in this mug. What's up, Danger Dave? What's up, Danger Dave? What's up, man? Yeah, man. Am I still in link with Chavez? No, I don't talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really talk to him because whenever I talk to him, he just gets mad. Okay, so look, pretty much, like, honestly, to keep it real with you guys, I think Chavez, the reason why Chavez has such a big problem with me is because I'm not into what he's into. It's understandable. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I met somebody that played basketball a lot the other day. It's like one of my roommates, he really loves basketball, but I don't play basketball like that. I don't really play like that. You know what I'm saying? I do. But for the sake of the story, I don't. So I don't play basketball like that. So because I don't play basketball, he doesn't, you know what I mean? It's like oil and water. It don't go together. You can't have a basketball lover hanging out with a basketball not lover. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I honestly think that's what it is. And it sucks. You know what I'm saying? It really sucks that would be the factor. But it's understandable. Very understandable, you know? You guys want to know how I got this scar? Man. Well, I took a metal pipe to the face when I was a children, when I was still living in Ohio. I got jumped by a bunch of Puerto Ricans, and I got like a metal pipe to the face. Yeah. Dun dun dun. This is one of my cradle scars, battle scars. You know what I mean? So, what had happened was I was playing basketball with some Puerto Ricans, you know what I mean, that was in the neighborhood, and everything was good, you know? And at one point, the guy I was playing basketball with, he got mad because I started winning the basketball game, right? So he starts talking real greasy. So, one thing leads to another, and next thing you know what I'm saying, we are in fisticuffs. You know what I'm saying? So I start giving homie the nano, you know what I mean? I beat dude up, and he on the ground, and then I turn around and go to leave, and as I'm leaving, he yells some shit out, like at the top of his lungs, like "salute, cuz," or I don't know what the Puerto Rican bat signal is. Oh, what happened? Oh, okay. Damn. So, let me see. I mean, quite possibly. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what Chavez is into. I'm not gonna lie. But like, yeah, he yelled out some loud shit, young spaz, like "Suka," like some real loud shit. And then like all I know is homie was living in a 2-bedroom apartment, right? And I didn't know Puerto Ricans was just like Mexicans, but just, you know what I mean? Like they cook different foods, you feel me? The door to his apartment opens up. I shit you not. 17 Mexicans, one by one. 17 freaking Puerto Ricans come running out of his 2-bedroom apartment. Just running one by one. Just running. It was deep as shit. So I'm like, at that point, I was young. I was like 16. I can't fight 17 people. I'm not about that life. At least not yet. I wasn't. So I turned around and I give chase, but in reverse, because I was in front. I just keep running. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving my best impression of a Ford Focus with the pedal pressed all the way into the gas. Like I'm doing as fast as I can. You know, I think I got up to about 21 miles an hour that day, more than likely. So I'm running, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting up out of there. And I outrun all the Puerto Ricans. You know what I mean? Because they was chasing me to whoop my ass. But I was running to survive. And I feel like the power of survival is way more stronger than the power of whooping the motherfucker's ass, of whooping the nigga's ass. So I was able to get away because like I had more to run for. So I run about 7 blocks and I get 6 houses down from my homeboy Ricardo Cardona from back in the day, right? I'm walking to his house now. I'm feeling confident. I'm like, yeah, shit's good, you know? I got away from him. I still got to beat the nigga up. Can't do nothing. Tell me why. You know what I'm saying? A car pulls up. 3 cars pull up. Skirt, like stop right in front of me. I'm like, shit. They all get out and they all got metal pipes and sticks and whatnot. And then I woke up. I woke up not too much longer later. You know, took a pipe to the face. You know, this is the hit that knocked me down right here. You know what I mean? Boom! I get knocked. I'm on the ground. You know what I'm saying? And like I huddle up to like cover my face because I was already leaking. So they start stomping me out and hitting me with the weapons and whatnot. And then my homeboys Ricardo Cardona, they see the commotion and they see it's me. Luckily enough, they was as ride or die for me as I am for them. You know what I'm saying? So they run down and shit. He got 4 of the homies with him and shit, probably like 6 of the homies. It was Xavier, Ricardo Cardona's little brother, you know what I mean? Xavier's brother, and like 2 of the homies out the neighborhood. They all run down and they start woofing at the dudes who was trying to jump me, and they all jump in their car and like drove off. Like, my homie Ricardo Cardona, bro, like that nigga scary as shit when he mad. Like that nigga was scary as fuck, bro, when he was pissed. Like he was trying to fight all of them. He was like, yo, no, fuck that shit. Like he was so mad he was crying. And no, but you never fight a Puerto Rican who's crying, who's so mad he's crying. Never fight a Puerto Rican who's that mad. So they all ran. They got in their cars and they bunked out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we went into the crib and played Dragon Ball Z and played Xbox. You know what I'm saying? And we was good. So yeah, this healed up. I don't think I needed stitches either. You know what I mean? Which is probably why it's not, you know what I mean? Which is why it looked the way it looked. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh, word? You trying to look into the camera? Yo, Blank Smalls, man. What's up, bro? W's in the chat for Blank. Yo, Blank Snail 225, man. Hey, Blast. You think you could do some re-reactions of the old Bouncer video? They are still around on the repost channel. I got you, bro. This nigga said spread it. Oh. I'm not even... Normally I would say spread what, but I'm not even going to say that this time. That's so funny. Yeah, that's hella funny. Yo, W's in the chat for Blank Snail 225, man. All right, yeah, I'm down to do some, I'll tell y'all what. If we reach the next super chat milestone, which is 45 more in super chat, I will do BlastphamousHD Try Not to Laugh challenge today. I would do a video reacting to all of the videos that roasted on me. Yeah, I'm saying today. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys want me to do a BlastphamousHD Try Out the Lab challenge. Watch all the bouncer videos. Yeah, I'm saying. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys want me to do that. Type a 2 in the chat if you guys want me to do a scary video today. Watch scary videos. Type a 3 in the chat if you guys want me to play scary games. You know what I mean? Yeah. For real, Blank. Alright, Joe. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 1s and 3s. Oh, okay. I got a lot of 3s up in this mug. Let's see. 1. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then 3, 3, 3. 2, some 3s. So it's looking like a 1s. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Danger Dave. Hey, what's up, Danger Dave? What's going on? Understandable, Blank Snails. Yeah. Blank Snails is saying, yo, it's understandable that you're telling people to pay up in the super chat before you just drop the 40 in. You know what I mean? This how to get it myself, because you about to get it yourself. Understandable. Yeah, K-pop reacts. Understandable. Yeah, I'm saying. I mean, honestly, like, I don't think anybody liked when Chavez was trying to say that I was into cupcakes. But honestly, to tell you the truth, like, it's not bad that he said that, because it's something that's so easily disproven, and that would so easy, like, it's so easy for anyone to look up that Chavez has erased all of his wife's information off the internet. Everything about her age, he erased off the internet. And then he shaved 8 years off his own age to try to make it seem like they're the same age. Because Chavez is 29. 29. When he was 29, he was still working for me. You know what I'm saying? Funny how that works. But that's his story. Like, when I was doing a live stream telling people, like, showing her age, I showed her age on a live stream. It's on one of my live streams, and it shows her actual age. He was watching the live stream, right? Somebody from my live stream still watches his, understandable. Viewers are interchangeable. Somebody went back and told him, hey, he's showing the proof. And then Chavez, the next day, all her information was erased. I was on her celebrity birthday page, and it showed her age, and everything is wiped now. How old was his wife? His wife was 15 when he got with her. And he was 23. Yeah. So you kind of see why it left a bad taste in my mouth when, you know what I mean? Like, he was trying to tell people, oh, no, man, he's, BHD is into cupcakes. And this nigga married one. Don't throw bricks if you live in a glass house, people. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're an arsonist, don't run around yelling that other people are setting fires when they're not even holding matches. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was 23 when they first started talking. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'll tell you guys the whole story of how they met. You know what I'm saying? Type of 1 in the chat if you guys want to hear the story of how Chavez and Skitten, they first met and how they first started dating. Type of 2 in the chat if I should make it a super chat milestone. It's crazy. Oh, wait a minute. I don't even think I have enough time. I got to tell the story quick. Nah, okay, look, we're going to tell the story just off rip. You know what I mean? Because I only got like 10 minutes before this phone runs out of charge. All right, so peep game. So what happened was this. You know what I'm saying? It smells good up in here. I swear, I wonder what they're cooking. Okay, so back in the day, I was a martial arts instructor up at UNLV. You know what I'm saying? You guys already know I do martial arts. Y'all seen some of my fights. Blink! Yo, W's in the chat to Blink. BHD edition. Try not to laugh today. I got you, bruh. W's in the chat to W's in the chat to Blank Snail 225, man. Yo, I love your energy, bros. You got good energy, bros. Yo, been a fan since 2016. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Oh no, you got the band hammer? Bro, I'm sorry to hear that, bros. Man, yeah. I don't control who gets banned. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of mods. You know what I'm saying? And it's yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, we be trying to keep this chat like nice and clean, but I'm a comedian, so it's gonna be impossible to be clean. So yo, I really appreciate that all of my mods, they're a little bit more, they're a lot more lenient. So nowadays we don't ban anyone forever, right? We never ban anyone forever. The most someone could get banned, no matter what they say, is 24 hours. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? 24 hours is the worst somebody could get banned. Oh, Sam, we're getting another call. Uh, hell no. Nope. No. No. Not falling for that one. Nope. Not falling for that. Nope. I'm not falling for a Florida call. I don't know anybody in Florida personally. There's no way someone's calling me from a rotary phone in Florida. You know what I mean? But yo, I got you, yo. I got you, Blank Snail 225. Yo, hey, and anybody, just so you guys all know, anybody that super chats 500 to my channel or more, they immediately become a mod. You know what I mean? Like a part of the mod squad. You know what I'm saying? That way, if anybody ever tries to talk greasy about anyone in the mod squad, they can ban they punk asses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you guys know how it is. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're popular in my group and people see that, you know, you're up in the group, someone's gonna try to talk some smack because they jealous. And you know, of you guys, not of me, of you guys, of the mod squad, because you guys are more popular than most people in the chat. You know, so, and feel free to ban someone that's talking smack about you personally, as long as you want, as long as it's not 20, as long as it's not forever. You know what I mean? If they talking real greasy, ban them for 24. You know what I'm saying? If they talking like low-key light greasiness, ban them for 10, 10, 20. You know what I'm saying? No problem, y'all. You know what I mean? Hey, appreciate the compliment. For real, for real. Okay, yo, hey. We don't do that. We don't do that, AJ. All right? I'm gonna tell the story though. I got you guys with the story. We don't do that though, AJ. All right, it's a peep game. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk all the smack about me, y'all won't. But please do not talk smack about my viewers and or my fans. You know what I'm saying? I care too much. So anyway, story. Oh, okay. So I'm a martial arts instructor inside of at UNLV, right? While I'm a martial arts instructor, freaking I'm teaching a class of about 18 students, right? So while I'm teaching a class of 18 students, Chavez is one of my students, right? He was 22 at the time, 22 and a half, about to turn 23 like a month later, right? Skitten was also in my martial arts class. She was 15 and some change. You know what I'm saying? Now, type of one in the chat if you guys remember when I used to call Skitten Jailbait Jackie. Type of one in the chat if y'all remember that shit. Nigga, now it's all starting to come to. Y'all starting to get it now, right? That's why he called her Jailbait Jackie. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, type of two in the chat if you've never heard me call her Jailbait Jackie. But this was way back in the very beginning, right? I nicknamed her Jailbait Jackie to let everybody know that we don't do that type of weirdo shit. We don't do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now y'all see. So anyway, you know what I mean? I named her Jailbait Jackie, figuring that any freaking fool. Since I was the leader of all of our group, you know what I mean? I was a martial arts instructor, I was a comedian, I tell stories. They all, like, everyone wanted to be around me, so we all hung out. I was the most popular dude there. So, what I said went, so that's how we do. We don't do none of that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Her name's Jailbait Jackie. It's a chill, it's, you know what I mean? We don't do that. Hey, what's up, Jeremiah Rice? Yo, so they asked me to tell this crazy story. I'm telling the crazy story. I heard a lot of tea from all sides. Chavez be talking crazy on me. That's understandable, Blank. That's understandable. Look, let Chavez say whatever he wants about me. It's completely understandable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand because what he has to go through, because it's so obviously, because it's so obvious what the truth is, and he's an entertainer, even though I made him an entertainer. He's an entertainer because I made him one. I understand that it's very stressful being married to your own evidence and your fans see it. Your viewers see you out with the evidence. They know. But luckily enough, like, you guys are so freaking awesome. When y'all run into him, when he's with the evidence, y'all try to be nice about it. But it's probably grossly apparent what the truth is, right? But y'all, out of respect, y'all try not to press him on it, right? Even though some of y'all be forgetting and still pressing him, right? So, with that being said, he can say whatever he wants. I understand. You know what I'm saying? He's got to, so what he needs to do, or what he's been doing or attempting to do, is trying to make me look like a worse person than him. But, you know, you can't marry the evidence, man. Like, he should have, like, just, nigga, like, so anyway, okay, so again, you know, BHD Try Not to Laugh challenge out today. When I get back to the crib, I'll be back home in like an hour and a half, probably like a half an hour, because this phone's about to die. So anyway, so at one point, yeah, I mean, homie, so at one point, you know what I'm saying, I'm leading the class and I'm teaching Jackie how to throw punches, right? Like, real punches. And Chavez comes over and screams out, "Get off of her! What are you doing? What are you, you're all over her? What are you touching her like that for?" And I was taken aback by his comments, because I wasn't even touching her. I was showing her how to throw punches. I am literally the martial arts instructor teaching my student to throw punches, as I've taught everyone in here how to throw punches. It's my job. What are you doing? Right? I'm calm, cool, and collected, only because it was so weird that I'm like, what the fuck are you? I'm like, word? So then he goes even harder. He's like, what are you doing? Yeah, bro. She's a minor. You can't do that, man. She's a kid. She's a minor. You can't do. And I'm just like, you know what? You know what, man? I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go, man. I'm gonna teach one of the other 18 students that are in here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, W's in the chat for Triple V. W's in the chat, yo. Yo, been watching you since 2014. Love your vids, bro. Yo, love you back, man. Love your energy, bros. So, so yeah, I'm trying to. So anyway, so anyway, so we're so, you know, I just leave it alone, right? You know, to make a long story short, because I only got like 7% on this phone. So to make a long story short, you know, I just like stayed away from her because he was weird. Now, type of one in the chat if you guys have ever had that happen, where like you're hanging out with a girl that is literally just there, like you're in a public place, and some weirdo runs up and starts accusing you of dumb shit really loud to try to freak you out and try to like get you away from her so that he can have alone time with her. I didn't know that was a thing back then. I really didn't, because it didn't make no sense, because the bitch is Jailbait Jackie. That bitch ain't fine. She's a regular looking trap. Chick's a trap. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that's named Jailbait is a trap. So anyway, see, you guys have had it happen. You know what I mean? I be thinking that these are isolated incidents and whatnot, but you know, this is real stuff. All right. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I got you, bros. That's what's up. All right. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? We go to freaking So the dude, he like So fast forward about a couple of months in the future, right? And we're all at Aloha Kitchen. We have a meeting. All of us have a meeting to kick it, right? It's like 12 of us in the friend group. We meet up for food. We get there. And, well, I'm there already. Chavez shows up with Jailbait Jackie, a.k.a. Skitten, hand in hand, like marriage type energy. And I'm just like, since they holding hands, I'm like, mind you, he's 23 and she 15. And I'm like, you know, and when I reached my height, my boiling point, because we all eating and ain't nobody said nothing about it. Nobody said nothing. And homie's like, yeah, man, we're dating. Woo! I'll never forget it. He walk in, I ain't never seen a smile. He's got a smile wider than Joker from Batman. Nigga walk in. We dating, guys. This is my girlfriend, man. And I'm like, all right, so I never forget it. I asked him too. I was like, so you guys are I'm like, yo, define together. And he's like, yeah, man, bro. So we all go outside. It was me, him, and Randy. And we go outside to talk about this. Because and I get outside and I never forget it. He tells me the horrifying details. He basically they were partying together and he told me. He literally told me. He's like, yeah, man, we went all the way in the back of my dad's black Ford Explorer. And any of you guys remember Chavez? He has a black Ford Explorer. So he's like, yeah, man, we went all the way in her black Ford Explorer. And I'm just like, in my black Ford, I'm just like, and then, you know what I mean? Like, later on, you know, like, I let him work for me and whatnot. He starts working for me. And then, at some point, I'm just like, yo, like, when he tried to accuse me of that, you could imagine, can you guys imagine, like, how, like, that was how pitiful that shit is? How you gonna be doing some weirdo shit and then be like, yeah, man, it's not me, it's him. So, yeah, that was, yeah, they met at UNLV, yeah, I'm saying, and, he's 20, their ages don't match. But, he erased all of their information offline, so, I mean, I ain't mad at it. I don't really mind. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because, yo, yeah, T. He was really celebrating, bro. Like it was an accomplishment. And I'm sitting there like, this is the Twilight Zone. This has to be the Twilight Zone. This accomplishment. Nigga, what? Like, what you talking about, Willis? Like, I did. Like, you know what I mean? Homie was like, homie really held his hand up expecting high fives from me and Randy. We didn't high five him. We were like, And as you guys well know, yeah, I'm saying, like, yeah. So yeah, you know what I mean? That's what that was. I told you guys the whole story. You know what I mean? You guys are welcome. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, what's up, T? You know what I'm saying? What's up, Nazareth? Yeah, bro. Dude, I'm surprised Gideon ain't got that homie, bro. Gideon needs to, bro. That's just atrocious, PhD. Total scumbag move by Chavez. Yeah, it was pretty scummy, Jeremiah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I love your energy, Jeremiah. W's in the chat to Jeremiah Rice. Yo, W's in the chat to Jeremiah Rice. But yeah, man, it was wild, and it was crazy, and it was unfathomable to me, man. That's unfathomable. But if that's his thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, again, like I said, if I ever tried to say anything against it, he would just yell and scream, and then just lie on me about how horrible of a person I am. Which is what he ended up trying to do. It's cool. So like I said, Chavez can say anything, you know what I mean? It's fine, you know what I'm saying? Because I understand personally that the stuff he probably goes through, you know what I'm saying, being that he's into what he's into, and then trying to tell people that, you know what I mean, like, yeah, you know what I mean, and trying to lie about it. Like, it's hard work. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that he's probably going through a lot of stress, you know what I mean? Because it's, and that's why he hit me up dressed as a goddamn woman. Well, not dressed like one, but he had the profile picture of a female, and he hit me up trying to be disrespectful and talk crap, in hopes that he thought that I would think that since it was a female, I was going to stick around and listen. I don't give a shit. Yeah, he always looked kind of unfortunate. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. It's really wild, too, that homie had the nerve to hit me up talking about some I don't respect women. I respect women enough to only date the of-age ones. Isn't that? Technically, he doesn't respect women. You know what I mean? Trying to prey on the weak. This nigga be trying to prey on the weak females and shit. But yeah, we gonna change the subject. You know what I'm saying? Bruh. So, yo, what are you guys getting your family members for Christmas? You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think you're getting for Christmas? I think I'm gonna get one of my really good friends a Nintendo Switch 2. If I get the brand deal that I've been getting hit up about. If I get the brand deal I want to get, you know what I mean? I'm doing good, Jonathan the Gamer. I hope you're doing really, really good as well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I got all this food and stuff. Got the hot Cheetos. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'll get one more meal that you guys want me to get. So type down what you guys want me to get. Oh, you're getting your first tattoo. That's what's up, Gray. Christmas? Yeah, man, you guys got to plan in advance. Don't be one of these people that waits until like 3 days before Christmas. Look, that's what I used to do. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till 3 days before Christmas to do your Amazon shopping. Do them shits now. You know what I'm saying? Get it out the way. Money savings. Did them two women create gaming channels? Which women? The Playboy model chicks I was kicking it with? You guys talking about the Playboy bunny chicks? Yeah, dude, no, they have to create gaming channels. If those women created gaming channels, okay, so look, so type of one in the chat, if you guys want to see those women play scary games like I play and get jump scared. You know what I'm saying? Type of 2 in the chat, if you guys want to see those girls play action games and just yell stuff. Type of 3 in the chat, if you want to see those girls do dressing videos. I don't know. Uh-oh. That's good. That's real good. Yep, 5% left on this battery. I ain't mad at it. We're gonna ride it till the wheels fall off, BHD Army. All right, so we got 2 hours worth of definitely, my guy. Can't wait to play Fort with you bros. I'm off tomorrow, so I can be up later. Yeah, yeah, we can definitely get some good Fortnite in today, bros. Yeah, yeah. What? What? Yo, you guys are freaking awesome, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Damn fives. Well, we rolling for a little bit. Yeah, we chilling. We got 5%. So once this shuts off in like 5-10 minutes, then yeah, I mean, we already knew what this was. But you know, bruh. But yeah, man, those Playboy bunnies, and that's probably one of the reasons why Chavez hit me up, and he hit me up, with the profile picture of a woman trying to be disrespectful and maybe like throw me off my high horse, because he sees that I have a good time hanging out with you guys and streaming with you guys every day, and then I got a lot of women coming over and hanging out. Nothing goes physical, but you know what I mean, like we be streaming and stuff like that and whatnot. And he probably mad because the only woman around him is the evidence, you know. But on the bright side, but look at the bright side. At least we're having fun. You know what I mean? Bruh. There you go. And we'll get married at some point. You know what I'm saying? One of these days. Yeah, I do have a portable charger. I normally bring it with me, but I didn't bring it with me today. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, damn, damn. Yo. Jeremiah Rice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely Jeremiah Rice, man. It's harder to see the super chat. It's harder to see all the chat in general because my screen got dark when, you know what I mean? Because I only got like a couple percentage left on this mug. Yeah. Yeah, he was named as a woman, and he had the profile picture of a female. You know what I mean? But he mentioned my taxes. So I knew it was him. No one else knows about my taxes. He's just, you know what I mean? Because that's, you guys ever had somebody type of one in the chat? Nah. There's no point in thinking about it. What's your guys' favorite cereal? Huh? See, when I was a kid, it was Frosted Flakes. But now that I've lived far more life, I understand that Corn Pops is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Isn't it illegal for him to hit me up with a woman's profile pic? No, it just means he's a catfish now. You know what I'm saying? They have glazed Frosted Flakes donut hole cereal. Why the hell does this look so delicious? This looks so delicious. If we reach the next Super Chat milestone, which is 50 in Super Chat, that way it could be quick. You know what I'm saying? Because we got like 4 minutes or like we got like 10 minutes left. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get glazed donut holes as a cereal. And I didn't even mean, it's not good, Christopher? Yo, what's a good cereal? Oh. Oh, isn't that illegal? Yeah, it's illegal, to owe taxes or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like my taxes are so much that like, there's no point in telling you guys about it. Well, at some point I might. Hell, I might have to at some point. You know what I'm saying? So just understand at some point in the future, if I make a video being like, yo man, like help save me, it's just gonna be about my taxes. You know what I mean? Hey look, the tax people, they're coming for me. Yo, Jeremiah Rice. W's in the chat for Jeremiah Rice. Yo, we getting 2 boxes. Yeah. W's in the chat for Jeremiah Rice. Yo, hey, look. I'ma eat these. Yo, these look good. I'ma eat next time I see you in my my live stream from the crib. I'ma make sure to go make a bowl of these. I'm gonna get some milk too, because I think my milk might have been expired. W's in the chat for Jeremiah Rice, yo. Hey, bruh, that's what's up, yo. Because I've never had these before. So you guys want me to make like a, you know what? Yeah, so I'm gonna make a live stream of me trying these mugs out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so what type of chips would you guys like to set as the next super chat milestone? I might just get the bag. Like, y'all